and this is part 3. This was my attempt to leave this old page of Facebook because I had to graduate to something else. Campaign to help Kevin retire. Help me retire. I tried to leave 1,000 times. The world is a calling for love. That's all it's doing. Every group wants their inner child to be heard. Everyone is screaming for that apology they never got. I vetted my hypocrisy every step of the way. Those keeping tabs on me, don't worry, you're innocent. You're just following a script. To me, this is déjà vu. To you, it's perceived as a life. Know that there was a time when you knew who you were and everything was known through telepathy. Some beings of dark intent, however, took over and everyone who opposed them were killed. They just lusted for control. For a good 30,000 years, their reign of separation, war, rape, and control worked. Until now. I don't care what conventional archaeology says. That's just a preschool graduating into a kindergarten. I need to stop meddling in your soul's plan to guide you through this life. Your soul knows what to do. I need to retire. I need to do the loving thing and just step away and stop judging what happens. Just do me a favor, no matter what you experience, know it is nothing more than love trying to get through to you. The uncomfortability and the triggering feelings are nothing more than you guiding yourself to understand separation doesn't exist. Any resistance to oneness is felt as pain. Fear, separation, entitlement, and self-worth issues are old teaching tools that are no longer needed. You are well beyond all this, and your higher self is trying to get you to see that. The rise of the feminine is less about women because to believe that it is just about women is to create more separation. It's more about compassion and inward focused living and focusing on your sacredness. Yes, women were demonized, but it was a campaign to squash the feminine divine nature of all of us. Anything below the belt was campaigned to be removed from our psyche, and sexual energy, which is divine, was then turned into pornography so as to separate you from your own sexual power. In general, most of us, we've been taught... Oh, man. In general, most of what we've been taught to be right is a lie. But in specific access to real sexual power, it's through compassion and forgiveness. Okay, phew. I'll meet you in 1,000 years when all this makes sense. P.S. The last 500 years of white control was only the last blip in this 30,000 year campaign of hate. It was just an illusion anyway. Egypt was a society of cruel and unusual punishment. The ruling class had dark skin and the slaves had light skin. Again, another illusion. There was a time before that in human history where women were worshipped and men were seen as second class. Men got their revenge. Again, another illusion. No one group is innocent in these regards. Human history was not pretty, and no one is here for revenge on this planet now. All is simply being equalized. Owning up to one's own personal power is grace, and the only reason a light worker such as my pretty self now is not being quartered, head lopped off, hanged, burned at the stake, or boiled for heresy is because this is a new world. Cathartically clearing out these wounds deep in our DNA memory bank is what's happening now. Our subconscious is changing, and our human relationship to the soul is changing in such a way that only higher consciousness can win. And now you know the rest of the story. And I'm not a politician for shit. I just want your soul to be free from your ego. I don't care what color or plumbing, innie or outie, gender skin bag it's wearing this time around. Okay. Enough of those shenanigans.